What's up guys, it's TCM MarkyB here doing a class setup video for you guys. As you can see, we're currently on the map Slums, just by myself. Reason being is because this map is going to be one thing I'm going to really be talking about a lot in this class setup video. As you can see, the title, this is for Slums in Yemen in particular. Obviously the only time you play Slums in Yemen is you play Yemen in Hardpoint, you play Slums in CTF and Hardpoint. So the reason the map is actually being discussed a lot in this class setup video, the maps, Slums in Yemen in question, is just due to this attachment. FMJ is game changing on this map, and you can see it for yourself why. I mean, there's all these walls.
Hardpoint identified.
Everything in this map and Yemen are paper thin. Look at my class. Look at my class name. Paper bitches. Look at it. There's a reason for that, and there's also a reason I've got FMJ on every class set. It makes so many game-changing kills. I'm gonna use one for example here, right? They've got control of the second Slums hardpoint. You're gonna come push this left road and try and kill the anchor. Right? You're gonna push down here. You know he's around that back wall area sometimes. Then you see him poke out here. You see him poke out here. He runs behind that wall for cover. No problem. Oh, bang, easy kill. Like when you start using it like a lot, you start like knowing where to shoot through walls. I mean, it doesn't really sound correct when you think about it that way, but I mean, it actually you just literally get like some sort of sixth sense after playing for a while. You just know where everyone's gonna be. I mean, if somebody's
hardpoint identified,
damage hardpoint. A lot of the time, people like to go around this area and they like to poke out and shit like that. Maybe go here and just if they start getting shot, they'll usually kind of retreat to the middle where they're usually like this wall usually protects them. But not with FMJ. No, you walk around, you shoot him through the wall. Say you walk around, you see him there, you get a burst into him, but then he retreats that way. Like I said, a lot of players will do. You continue shooting, you make the kill. You also make a lot of those kills that, you know, when somebody gets around the corner and you just think, oh my god, they've got away. When you've put a few bursts into them, say someone's there, right, they poke around the corner, you get a few bullets in his head, and then they run off. More bursts sometimes through that wall. It's going to kill them if it hits them. If they're there, they start backing off here. You wall bang them from there, here, you're going to get the kill. It makes those kills around corners, even if
hardpoint identified.
I could keep talking about this. But if they're on that head glitch and you're shooting them and they just get to like here and you continue the shot, maybe one more burst, like just that amount, you're gonna make the kill, whereas you usually wouldn't because you've not got FMJ. Trying to give you more examples. I mean, somebody comes running up the middle stairs to double D's, get a burst into them, and then they go over here in this corner or around this area, just continue shooting to that wall, you make the kill. Like, I do it so many times. I mean, I make so many kills just through wall bangs on these two specific maps, Yemen and Slums. Person in the coffee shop, they're there, you get a burst in them, then they run into this corner, you wall bang them, and I mean, you pick up so many more kills with your gun in particular by running these three attachments. A lot of people say it's greedy using three attachments, you should use more tacticals, but realistically, your gun is your best weapon, and if you're getting game-changing kills with your gun, I mean,
Hellstorm missile on standby.
I think they're unneeded on the map the map standoff and raid, because there's
hardpoint identified.
Points of the map that you can take advantage of it. That's why I'm only suggesting to use it for these two maps. Like I said, it can be
war machine on standby.
Kill that wins your team the game. I mean, sometimes hardpoint games can go down to a single kill, and I really do find that the FMJ is game changing on these two particular maps. It honestly is. So yeah, apart from that, that is the key. This whole class setup video for today. I'm talking about FMJ is so crucial on these two maps. It's so crucial in my opinion. I mean, this is my class setup video. This is my opinion, and that is what I truly believe, that it is so game changing. There was so many kills that I've made at the last few LAN events. I just actually realised at G-Finny how game changing it was. I was just playing a match against, I believe it was Impact. I was just wall banging them all the time. Like, all the time, literally.
Hardpoint identified.
It was game changing, it really was. But now, going into the other things, I mean, it's just just your part and parcel kind of class setup. But really, I've got 5 classes, 5 different situations. On Slums, on this map, I use this off the break. I use Extreme Con simply because if you spawn on this side or the other side, you can run straight here. You obviously Extreme Con, so you sprint faster, and you're getting that trophy over that wall faster than the other team. Sometimes if they throw a trophy over just slightly faster than you, it'll destroy your trophy. And you want to try and get there as early as possible, so your SMGs and maybe another aggressive AR can really have that protection. If they're rushing maybe through Grave or rushing down this left hand side, you want them to have that protection off that trophy, so they're not going to be killed by stuns, nades, EMPs, anything like that when they're trying to be aggressive on the hard point off the break. But apart from that, after that, I usually switch depending on what the team is apparently using. So if the team seems to they particularly like to use stuns.
Hardpoint identified.
If a team isn't running any, if teams are running no tacticals, I'll run this because that's going to maximise the amount of kills I make with my gun, as well as a trophy system to help protect my teammates, just in case they pull out a cheeky nade here and there, which is going to be very rare. I have hardwired. I mean, you need that. You're going to need that if they're going to be running EMPs. Like I said, I've already went through that class. And that's actually my break class. If we've not got control of hardpoint, and I've run trophies every time, trophies aren't going to break hardpoints. They're really not. Tacticals like EMPs, tacticals like nades, which is actually lethal, stuns. They're the things that are going to break hills, and they're the things you're going to need if you want to break hill. And if it's getting into a close
We're
match,
winning this fight.
You really need to break a hill. Say if it's on the very last hill, you've got the bad spawn, they've got control of it. You might need to pull out an EMP to try and just try and make things happen. You're not going to throw down a trophy system and make things happen. EMPs,
hardpoint identified.
They're going to make things happen. They're going to cause some confusion. They're going to maybe weaken your teammates. Maybe if they're already one shot, it's going to kill the team. Not your teammate. It's going to kill your enemy. These are all things you got to take into account. You got to be ready to make.
Time's almost up.
Situational in this game. I mean, another Call of Duty game, it was down to, just into the map and game modes, and there wasn't really much difference. I mean, on hardpoint particularly, it comes down to situations just constant. You're not going to run Modern for Free, for example. You wouldn't use anything but Extreme Con, whatever the second thing was, and Dead Silence. It was just that the whole time. And on this game, it's just completely different. It's completely different. But yeah, guys, that's the end of my video. It is 1 AM, and sorry, apologies if there's any
big win, job done.
I'm quite tired, ready to go to bed. I hope you guys liked the video, and I hope that helped you guys out. I hope you guys understood what I was talking about. FMJ is the key. Studying what your teammates are doing right off the start, realising what tacticals they're going to use. I'm just reiterating this. Realising what tacticals they're using and abusing, maybe even before the match, if you know the team well, know what the team's regularly using, stick on hardware off the start if they're a team that abuses EMP grenades. You got to really take these things into account when you're playing in tournament matches, when you're playing in money situations. You got to be ready and you got to have good starts. So you guys, yeah, I'm going to go to bed now. If you like the video, and continue subscribing. I actually just broke 1,000 subscribers, which is mint. Nothing else more to say. Thanks a lot for watching. In a bit.